Watch and burn.
Hey everyone. So tonight I want to talk about the first Kid606 record that I had ever heard, and that is Who Still Kills Sound. Now this came out, I think it came out around 2003 or 2004. This is from Kid606's sort of era when his music hadn't gotten quite so serious and heavy and sort of like really introspective. Found that his later work, well, some of his earlier work as well complements what he would do later on, but I found that with his later work, there's always such a sense of seriousness, or I don't know. I don't want to say that his newer stuff, well, I shouldn't say newer as of 2022. I would say anything from after this era, from Who Still Kills Sound to like Die Soundboy Die. And Die Soundboy Die. When did Die Soundboy Die come out? Oh, of course. Why would they put fucking Christ? I have no idea when this record came out. Because some people are just so adverse to the idea. They're so against the idea, sorry, of putting fucking dates on things. Like, anyways, I would say right about here, say Who Still Kills Sound through Die Soundboy Die, which I think came out back in like 2008 or 2009, I guess. I don't know, around there. It's when he hadn't lost his sense of fun. Like his fun still had the key directional pull as far as where his music was headed. And Who Still Kills Sound, this record is like one of the most like energetic, one of the most naturally energetic sounding albums I've ever heard. The two standout tracks on here are definitely the Pregnant Cheerleader theme song and Roll With It. Roll With It actually could have maybe been a legit radio hit had Kid606 been the sort of person to care about that sort of thing. I really believe that Roll With It had commercial appeal and had some real commercial qualities to it. So in that sense, I found that that song, having not reached a wider audience, is pretty disappointing, especially considering how much fun that song is. That and Pregnant Cheerleader theme song, those two are like the most fun tracks on here. But that's not to say that... What the hell is happening? Everything's glitching out on me here. I don't understand what's going on. Sometimes technology, I swear to Christ, it works against us. And like, look at this. Everything I had queued up isn't there anymore. That's terrific. Thank you there. Jesus Christ. And like, this record feels like, on one hand, you could argue that this record kind of feels like a mess because there's so many different styles of music tossed into here, and it seems less like one complete album, and it feels more like a collection of songs sort of packaged together in order to make them a little more accessible, I suppose. I mean, with Fat with a PhD, to You're Inside the Smallest Rave on Earth, through like Ladies, the live Acid Jam, there's a couple mega mixes on here, and it doesn't feel like a complete record. It feels like a very complete collection of EPs, I guess, or singles or whatever. And they do all sort of marry off against each other very well. And this record does have sort of a complete vibe to it, but at the same time, it does sort of feel a little raw and a little rough around the edges, because it seems like from track to track, this record is pulling in different directions, even though all of the directions are incredibly fun and catchy. This record is really energetic. This record has kind of what I'm always looking for. This record, for me, sort of mirrors the Prodigy's Experience. Like, it's like one of those records I can just put on and I know that I'm going to love pretty much every song. So I think I'll leave it there. this record, it's going so far back now. I doubt anybody's even going to be looking for this, but just that I find myself listening to a lot of Kid606's stuff from this era. And I've wanted to talk about them for a while, and I'm finally getting around to it now. But yeah, so anyways, look, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discussed Kid606's Who Still Kills Sound. Like always, if you like this review or whatever this was, don't forget to do something nice for someone. And like always, I will see you guys soon because, god damn, there are a lot of these. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you guys really soon.